Hey guys, welcome back. It's Emily with Telltale again. I'm doing a solo review today on the book Forest Bathing by Dr. Qing Li. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's the Japanese art and science of Shinrin Yoku. I probably destroyed that pronunciation, but it's literally translated to forest bathing, and it's how basically you can go for a walk in the woods and get a lot of health benefits from it. Dr. Qing Li is the chairman of the Japanese Society for Forest Medicine. There are a lot of therapy centers at a lot of the national parks in Japan that allow people to holistically and fully benefit from going for walks in the woods, including getting, I guess, like, doctors would literally do a checkup of you at these places, tell you which paths will most effectively help you relax and deal with your ailments. You can get locally foraged and planted foods at like cafes and restaurants that are on these sites. Some of them have kindergartens there, some of them have funerals and things there too, just to kind of have like this really therapeutic atmosphere. It's just a really interesting concept, but this book in particular not only is full of really interesting scientific phenomenon, but it's beautiful. Look at this cover. Even the reverse of it. Just absolutely stunning. But that's not all. You get into this book, right? And it has some beautiful spreads, like full spread, full page images. Let me find one of the ones that's a full spread, because oh my gosh, like, this is an immersive experience. Not only do you read the information, but you get gorgeous images like this that are just so calming when you're reading the information. It's a pretty fast read. I actually read this whole thing in a day. It's kind of set up, it's like scientific journal gone coffee table book. So you get some really great images. You get these gorgeous views of like some of the Japanese national forests. And it's just stunning. So this was a really interesting read. Just one, for the cultural experience. Oh my goodness. And two, for actually feeling like it's an immersive experience. And I don't know how this is just so well done design-wise, because it's an immersive experience while also being a coffee table book. Like, how do they do that? Like, usually when you think coffee table book, it's just like a bunch of pictures, some really brief articles, like, it's mostly visual. But this is so much more than just visual. This is like fully consuming, taking your attention while you're reading this, because the information's fascinating. They have some really great, beautiful illustrations. Like, this is a map of all the locations in Japan that have these forest therapy centers. And it's just a stunning book. But yeah, what's so fascinating about it is it covers everything from just the health benefits of going for a walk, which we all pretty much know from modern medicine. Going for a walk has a lot of benefits for relaxation, for, you know, if you go for a walk after you eat, it's supposed to be more beneficial than going for a walk at any other time. Helps you burn more calories, things like that. But this is so much more than that. It's how to go for a walk while having what they term in here soft fascination, which is like my new favorite phrase. Soft fascination is when you can make observations of things and it asks nothing of you to do so. So basically, like, being able to look and see, like, oh, that flower is blue. Oh, that tree has, you know, this kind of texture. And it doesn't require anything of you to make that observation. It doesn't demand anything. It's not stealing your attention, and it's not draining to have that soft fascination. So it is a more relaxing way of stimulating your brain, which we all need a brain reset. So that's basically what this forest bathing book is about, is how to use going for a walk in the woods holistically to really just reset your body, reset your mind, and help you relax better. And I mean, it covers the full spectrum. It's just a really fascinating read, a really quick read, a really beautiful read. And I would recommend this book just, you know, to have, if you're kind of a crunchy hippie like I am. It's a really nice read to just kind of have that experience of knowing the benefits, being able to implement them in your life in small ways, and just really have a fully beneficial, like, walk through the woods. And what I love about this book too is it distinguishes the difference between just going for a forest bathing walk in the woods and going on a hike. Because a hike is meant to kind of pump up your cardio, give you some, you know, work your muscles and things like that. This is merely a leisurely, quiet, meditative, deep breathing walk through the woods. So it doesn't accomplish the same thing as going on a hike will, where it challenges you and gives you, you know, builds muscle and gives you cardio and, you know, that kind of thing. This is a really leisurely stop, look at things, observe things, touch things, unless it harms you. Don't go touching nettles. Don't go touching poison ivy. But just like getting you to interact fully with the forest and be able to fully benefit from interacting with nature. I think a lot of us know, just like if you're a camper, I'm a camper. If you go camping, you know how relaxing it is to be in the woods and just like absorb the sounds and fully like ground yourself and really be in that moment and in nature. You know how relaxing it is to have those moments and to just sit and be in the woods and to feel, you know, the breeze and hear it through the trees and just observe all these things. So this was a really nice book. It's gorgeous, of course, and I've posted, I think, on our social media before, a quick video of just like a quick run through of this book I did. No audio really or anything, just looking at these pictures, and they are gorgeous. Like, whoever did this photography, I'm gonna see if I can find who did the photography for it, if anything. The maps are by Sarah Locker, so she did the illustrations for that. Graphs are by Michael Davis. There are some infographics that are interesting in there. It says absolutely nothing about photography. So these actually might have been taken by the author himself, but I don't know that for sure. So it's just a stunning book. It's really interesting. It's a good, simple way to have a healthy lifestyle, to really relax more, because I know we're in a culture that's like so freaking busy, and really glorifies busyness. So I highly recommend this book. I think it was a really worthwhile read. It was really fun to look at. It was gorgeous to see those forests. Now I want to go to Japan, frickin' A. But yeah, really highly recommend it. So if you have ever read this book or have any similar books that you've read, feel free to post them in the comments so that we can kind of accumulate more information about forest bathing. And also feel free to comment on anything. If you like this book, if you have read this book, if you have seen other books like it, if you want us to check out another book entirely different. We do reviews on a lot of things, so feel free. Also follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, as well as Goodreads. So, and also like, subscribe, let us know what you think. We like to have dialogue. See you guys next time.